Table saw safety.
A table saw or saw bench is a working tool consisting of a circular saw blade mounted on an arbor that is driven by an electric motor. The table saw is used to cut quite thick materials, however it can be used to cut thin materials. This however causes the risk of throwback from the blade to increase significantly. Before you operate the table saw, you must be sure to equip your PPE, also known as personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment used to operate the table saw is safety glasses and an apron. You must be sure that your tie and any loose hair is tucked away from your blade. Safety equipment used to operate the table saw is a feather board to hold the material in place at all times and reduce the risk of throwback occurring. Also, there are red emergency shutdown buttons on the floor which will cut all power to the machine in case of an emergency. The yellow tape is also in place to show that only one person should be within the boundaries of the yellow tape at any one time to avoid any injury. Also, it is recommended you do not stand behind the person who is cutting on the table saw, as if throwback were to occur, the piece of wood could hit you. An extractor is also in place to suck up any sawdust produced from the pieces of wood you cut. It also acts as a guard and should always be as close as possible to the blade. The following is a demonstration on how to use the table saw. First, have one push stick on top of the material to hold it down and the other pushing it through to avoid throwback. Your hand should come nowhere near the blade in the cutting process at any time as demonstrated in the video.